I don't know if you guys heard it in the last clip. Kier and the girls were in a car accident. Somebody hit the side of their car. They shared their location with me, but we're in the middle of rush hour traffic. Hey guys, and happy Thursday. I am feeling a little under the weather, but we are shooting an episode of the Sit Down Talk. And it is what it is. I think I just have this like long-standing cold that just won't go away in the cold weather. But you know, it is what it is. All right, I don't have much battery, but yeah, we're about to shoot. I'm shooting with my glasses. I don't got no makeup on because it is what it is. I'm about to go get my hair done. And I haven't eaten. I'm wondering, did you eat anything? We pushing through just to shoot and then let's just be done? All right, let me make some coffee and some toast. And I feel like that should get me through the next hour, but I'm gonna check back in a second. I got my coffee, almost done with my coffee. Had a little bit of toast. I'm slowly coming back to life. And we're just preparing for the sit down talk. I feel like while we've been doing this for a couple of years, more than a couple, we've been doing a sit down talk since 2018. So that's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 7 years. 7 years of the sit down talk. I don't think we've ever done more than like 5 or 6 episodes per year. And I want to say we're probably at, I'll give you the exact number. I think we're at 50. So the one that just came out is the 48th episode, I think. Let me see. The one that just came out is our 48th episode. So the next 2 will be 50. So let's just say roughly we've done about 50 episodes and we've never really had like a strategy. It was something that we were kind of doing for fun, but I feel like now that we've been on this like content creator journey for the past like 7-8 years, that this is like something that I think is good enough and needed to be something to be taken a little bit more seriously. And of course that starts with us like marketing and, you know, being strategic about, you know, what we talk about when we talk about when to post, engagement, reaching new audience members, maintaining the ones that we have. Like luckily, I think by the sheer like kind of content that we create, people who come tend to stay, but there are just a lot of people who don't know about the sit down talk. And I don't know, like I have to talk to Kier about it a little bit more, but you know, if we are gonna take this seriously, like there needs to be some type of strategy. So I know he's already doing like a ton of content. I already produce a ton of content. Maybe not as much compared to him, but I do a good amount. Just trying to figure out priority wise, where does this want to be? I don't mind this being our top priority, but I can at least let you know, like, we get a good amount of views and listens and downloads and streams and all of those things, but we don't really promote it as much as I think we should if we do want it to be like a source of income or turn into something huge. Like, I think a dream that I didn't really have until recently is like, maybe not the sit down talk specifically, but one of us having like a major podcast platform. I think that would be really cool. I think that's in line with a lot of the content that we're already doing. So that would be really, really cool. But I feel like if we want the sit down talk to be that, that's something that him and I are gonna have to agree on, prioritize, and work towards together. And that's a big ask right now. So we'll see. I will say that the sit down talk selfishly is one of my favorite pieces of content to do because Kier and I are not currently in couples therapy, but this really helps us stay out of it. Well, I wouldn't say stay out of it. This helps us not need it as much for like issues and arguments and problems that we're having in our relationship, because the communication is tight because we literally communicate about everything, as you can see through the titles and the topics of what we've talked about on the Sit Down Talk. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you are already not a follower of our shared channel, which is the Kier and Noemi, I think it's just Kier and Noemi, not Kier and Noemi Games. If you just type in Kier and Noemi, and I'll put the link up probably, where is it going to show up? Either up here or up here. I'll put the link up there, but give it a listen, and let me know like your honest thoughts, because I know that there are a lot of podcasts out there. I know there are a lot of people that have a mic and are just speaking, but I feel strongly about this particular kind of content. But I don't want to do too much. I feel like we already have pretty full plates. But if this is something that's worth taking up a little bit more space, I think it's worth it. I just need a little bit more feedback from you guys. So let me know if you agree, disagree, and if you haven't listened, go ahead and take a look at the playlist in general. So it has all 48, probably 49 now, episodes up there from the past like 7 years. I don't know. I definitely think it's something that we're still going to do, but it does take a lot of time and energy. And if we are going to continue to do it, I think we should at least have the conversation about whether we really want to push this to be something bigger. Because the resources are there, the numbers are there. Kier has almost 1.2 million followers on Instagram. I want to say almost 500,000 followers on TikTok, and we just hit 100,000 on our shared channel. So the numbers are there. I guess I just got to do a deep dive and figure out, like, why do people follow us? I think that's a better question to ask first. If you follow me, why do you follow me? If you follow Kier, why do you follow him? And if you do follow the Sit Down Talk, why? Are we giving you information that you're not seeing somewhere else? Is it a relatability thing? Do you really think that we are helpful in the way that you navigate your relationships, or the way that you navigate preparing yourself for a relationship if you're not partnered yet? I think those are really important questions to ask. So let's consider that. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm going to finish up my coffee. I need to charge my phone because I got a busy day. I'm going to go get my hair done today, y'all, and I'm going to take y'all with me. So, I'll probably check in for a bit right before we start shooting. You ready? I posed a question for the blog and I want to ask you on camera. So, here's here.
What's up, y'all?
So, basically I was looking at the numbers for the Sit Down Talk, and we have 48 episodes of the Sit Down Talk, which is kind of crazy. And we've been doing it for the past 7 years. And I think like we've been lucky that it's been like well received, but I'm wondering if we're not doing enough to promote it. And before that question is like, is this something that we even want to be something big? Because it wasn't until recently where I was just like, you know what, if this is really good enough, this can be picked up by a major media company to really push out. But I'm not even sure if that's something that you want. Because you already have like a ton of stuff on your plate.
Yeah, I don't want the Sit Down Talk to be picked up by somebody major. I want it to be something that we do organically.
Yeah, but do you want it to be something that's like we actively push out to get more listeners, or is it just something that you kind of do for yourself and the numbers don't matter?
I wouldn't say the numbers don't matter and I do it for myself. I mean, it's definitely a project that I enjoy doing. Mm-hmm. No, the numbers definitely matter. If I'd be interested to know like what a bigger rollout of the Sit Down Talk would look like, but to me it's something that I just make available for the audience and people who are interested to consume.
Yeah,
it's not, I think I do like 2 ads a week or 2 posts a week on my socials, and then maybe 2 of my stories and 1 in my broadcast channel. We're doing shorts on YouTube, so if there's a bigger push, I just like to know what it looks like.
Yeah. I guess the question was more like, is this something that we want to push out? Because I don't really advertise the Sit Down Talk. Not for any reason other than like, I just don't have the time and the bandwidth. Mm-hmm. But when we were just looking at the numbers of the listeners and that's a number that I've never looked at before. I never cared to look at before until today. And kind of seeing it, it's just like, Like, I wonder, if it's something that we should probably be marketing a little bit more. Does it really serve a need for people? Like, the people that do respond are always like, oh, this helped my relationship, or this helped my marriage, and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. And I basically asked the people, just like, if you do listen, why? Why do you listen? How has this helped you? Because I really do want to know.
I'm clear on how it helps people and just like the general response.
Yeah.
I think the listenership, the streams are lower than I thought they would be, but we haven't been consistent.
Yeah, we just came back after 9 months, y'all.
Yeah, we haven't been consistent. Like you said, we don't really push the pod like that, and it's competing with a lot of podcasts.
That's what I was saying too. Yep.
So for me, this is just a way for us to further build the Kier and Amy brand, so that when we do want to do more, we have an established record, putting out good information that's well received.
Exactly. That's
what
I was just saying.
I don't know how much more I can do to push the sit down talk. Like, I'm at max.
That's exactly what I said, because I'm just like, we already have our plates pretty full. And I know like the sit down talk is one of our more, at least for me, is one of my more popular content. But there you have it. You have your answer. But yeah, continue to let me know what you guys think in the comments. But we got to get ready to shoot. I'll check back in with y'all on my way to getting my hair done. But this camera needs to charge. But yeah, I'll see y'all in a bit. Bye. Hey guys. I'm so stuffed. I know it's allergies, but there's so much dust in our house. So we don't have a finished basement. Well, our basement is not finished, so there's like a ton of dust in there. And our main floor shares like the vents with the basement. So what I think is happening is like that dust is just coming back up. And the fact that my immune system is already like trash because I have young children, I think it's just finally getting me. But I tend to feel better with like fresh air and like being outside. And I think it's just like cleaner air, honestly. So I think I'll feel better in a little bit. But I wanted to check in because we just finished another episode of the Sit Down Talk. I want to say we have finished 5 episodes. The second one just published today. So this is our 5th one that we've shot this year so far, which isn't like that bad. But if we want to like keep up the momentum, we got to be a little bit more consistent with shooting, because Kier got 2 amazing opportunities that I can't talk about, but one of them is a brand trip. Like, you never hear about like men, especially like black men, on these like brand trips when it comes to like, the social media like content creation game. Like, a lot of the time it's like beauty influencers or like family influencers. You'll see them at Disney and stuff. So this is his first brand trip, so he'll be doing that in March. And then after that, he has another opportunity, which is a pretty huge opportunity. I'm so excited for him about that. And of course I can't share it with y'all, but he'll be in LA for a week, roughly a week, doing some work with that. So that leaves like very little time to shoot. So we're trying to like get in as many sit down talk episodes pre-recorded and like pre-set up for you guys, so we can just schedule the postings. But life is gonna life. But I think us having at least 3 more weeks worth will put us at, I think it's the 20th of February now, so it should get us through March, which is good. So I would say between now and the second week of March, we're gonna try to record at least another 3, possibly 4 episodes, just to kind of get us through at least April, so we can kind of take a break while he's gone. So we're working, man. We're working. What's something else? I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but we got another brand deal, or at least like a partnership that includes me, and I'm really, really excited about that. So hopefully by not the next vlog episode, but the one after that, hopefully I'll be able to share what that is. But I'm really excited about that. I know I've mentioned this, and sorry guys, I can't breathe. I might have mentioned this before, but I really want to kind of do my own thing in addition to what I'm doing to support Kier with the sit down talk. Like, I really want to spend a little bit more time expanding my brand and seeing where it could go. Content creation is not something new. It's something I've been doing since like 2017. And then even before that, I was always interested in the entertainment industry. And I love the fact that like lifestyle is a form of entertainment now, outside of like reality TV, but like lifestyle content, mom content, relationship content, like all the places that I'm currently in my life kind of fit into like dreams and goals that I've had for like forever. So I'm really just trying to like do my own thing, and this new partnership is an opportunity to kind of bridge that gap between like relationship content, well, which I'll still be doing, of course, and within this partnership I hope to incorporate that because that is one of my like niches, but to just also create a name for myself and rediscover myself. Like, I feel like personally I'm at a place where I'm a really confident girl, woman. I'm older, like I'm 35, but I'm really confident. Like, I feel attractive. Like, I'm not really like in an insecure place, but I would love to kind of elevate how I look and how I show up. I think that I've kind of leaned a little too heavily into like what is it, athleisure, athletic clothes, leggings. I really love me a good sweatshirt, some leggings, and some Uggs, some boots, or some sneakers. Like, that's pretty much my mom uniform. And while I think I'm cute as hell wearing all of those things, like, I'm finding it really difficult to dress when I go out, outside of a bodysuit and jeans and some heels. I just want to diversify and elevate my style as like a 35-year-old confident woman. Like, I got body, I look mad cute, when I'm dressed down and also when I'm dressed up, but I just don't feel, I feel like the clothes are wearing me, like I'm not wearing them. And I want to go back to feeling like that girl in my style as well. And I think like that's just the only place where I feel like I can definitely, well, not the only place, but one of the most pertinent places and the most obvious place right now where I can kind of elevate my life, because I'm definitely one of the girls where I'm always trying to do better, be better, feel better, look better. Like, I really take pride in the body that God has blessed me in, and my health. Like, those are not things that I take for granted at all. So any ways that I can like live a better, healthier, happier life, I'm always gonna be down for. So yeah, I kind of want to do that, and I'm trying to figure out how I can get there. So I used to work with a stylist, Monique Ross. So she usually styles most of our shoots, and I guess the most fun part about that relationship is like it would turn into a conversation with her. I felt like we were collaborating on an outfit or on a look or on a style versus like her telling me what to wear. And like, I don't tend to get those opportunities in like the beauty space. Like, you get your lashes done. I mean, like, I feel like there's not really much diversity outside of like super volume, super long lashes versus shorter lashes. And then with my hair, like I don't necessarily feel like I have as much autonomy over my hairstyles and what I want to look like. And I kind of go with like my stylist recommendations, which I want to change this year too. Like, there's a look, basically there's an overview of the way that I want to look right now. I've been experimenting with different styles, and I feel like I'm at a place where I know what look I feel most confident in, which is healthier outside of like using chemicals and everything like that. Like, I just want to live a specific kind of life, and that's kind of the era that I'm in. But anyway, I want to go back to using Monique because like I mentioned, I loved how it was a lot more of a collaborative kind of thing, and I enjoy that. I enjoy saying, you know what, I'm gonna try this on, this isn't really me, can we do something in this direction, and it being like an ongoing conversation. So I want to do that more. I don't even know how we get to this topic, y'all. Girl, what are we talking about? I'll be rambling. But what I'm rambling about is actually something I wanted to talk about today. But just trying to figure out ways to elevate your style. I'm actually on my way to get my hair done. I've been doing the slick back bun for about a week now. So I haven't decided whether I want to go back to the bob. But I have decided that I'm just not a fan of the blonde. not a fan. I am a fan for the blonde, but not my everyday look. I feel like it became a little bit too much for my lifestyle. And if anybody has ever had blonde hair, like blonde hair is not, I'm not going to say it's not easy. It just requires a lot of maintenance. And blonde hair plus these buns, where my hair is typically in a bun, I would say 60% of the time, it just causes a lot of breakage. So that wasn't really sustainable. And then I feel like when my hair is out, it grows pretty quickly, and that defeats the whole purpose of dyeing my hair, because I would have to like re-dye it just to kind of get the look that I wanted. So it just became too much, too of a high maintenance look. um but looking back on like my hair, like I really like the darker style, so I think I'm just gonna group. I might just do a bob until I grow out all the blonde, and I don't think I have much left. But I'm actually trying out a different hairstylist today, not new. So if you're in the DMV, you probably heard about Hair in Space. It's like a blowout dry bar type of thing, but run by Black women. And I know the owner. Like I've been going there since they first started. But that's usually where I go if I'm in a period where I just want to wear my natural hair out. I'm a straight natural, by the way. I've been chemical free since for like 10, oh shoot, no, 15 years. 15 years now. But I like to keep my hair straight. I feel like there's less breakage when it's straight versus like styling my hair curly. Especially like living in Maryland. I don't know if it's like the water here, but I don't know. But anyway, whenever I want to get like blowouts, like just weekly, bi-weekly, whatever, I go to Hair and Space. And when I'm in my sew-ins, or I'm doing color, or I'm doing, a more high maintenance style, I go Octavia. Anyway, I wanted to try out Winnette at Hair and Space. I used to go to her all the time. I want to say from like 2020 up to when I got pregnant with Sid, because I remember I told them I was pregnant. Um, but I want to go back to that. I was looking at old vlogs when we used to vlog in the beginning, and I kept my natural hair out, silk presses and blowouts. But I just remember how healthy my hair felt. And part of the reason why I did, I took a break from sewing. I just feel like, my hair was breaking. It wasn't really sustainable, and I kept my hair out of sewings until it felt healthy enough. And I remember the way that my hair felt when I went back to going sewings, and it's been about 3 years since then. And I just want to spend more time playing in my own hair. Anyway, we're gonna go to Winnette. I used to go to her all the time, but I haven't been back since like 2022. So I'm gonna get either a haircut or like a really deep trim. It's gonna be a cut regardless, but I don't know if I'm gonna go bob length, or if I don't know if I'm just gonna have her just cut off all the split end. But we're definitely gonna get a cut, a blowout. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, not because she's not going to do a good job, but mostly because like I don't know how long my hair is once the ends are cut. Because my hair is pretty much it's definitely not a bob no more. That grew out within like the first 2 weeks. But it's a lot of the blonde has broken out. So it's like a nice like shoulder length. And I hate that in between length between like ear length and shoulder length. Like I feel like there's nothing you can do with it. So we're gonna see. You're gonna be just as surprised as I am, because I'm just open to whatever looks good. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna try to shoot while I'm there. I just realized I forgot my stand. I might have, honestly, it might still be at the house. I don't think it's here. But I'm gonna try my best to shoot. Let me actually charge my phone. I'm gonna try my best to shoot while I'm there, because I kind of want to make a reel, but I also kind of don't, because like I don't know, like I don't feel like it. So I don't know, maybe I just have to get out of my own way. But I might shoot, I might not, but I'm gonna take my camera in with me just in case. But I don't have the stand. I only have like the little suction thing, so hopefully they'll let me suction it to the mirror, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted either way, but just wanted to chat for a little bit, check in. You might see me at the salon, but if not, you'll definitely see the final product. I'll just put the camera back on my way home, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be traffic. But yeah, I will see y'all in a little bit, either at the salon or with a new hairstyle. See y'all. Hey guys, I am back home. Hair is done. We did cut a little bit. So it's still a bob, but it's not like the short bob that I had earlier last year. So it's like the medium length bob. I'm really feeling it. I still feel like crap. I actually feel worse than I did earlier. But I wanted to check in, show off my hair. Loving it. But I think it's about to go right back up. I hope y'all like it too. Super, you know, it's just like a blowout silk press. But yeah, I love it. I really do like it. It feels lightweight. It feels good. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna wrap this because I don't have what I need to wrap it. I might just either run out and go grab some stuff or see what I have in the house. I'm not sure yet, but just wanted to check in, show off my hair. But your girl needs to lay down. I don't feel sick. I feel congested, but I might be getting sick. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I'll check in tomorrow and let y'all know, but really feeling the hair, and I will check in later. Bye. I always forget I'll be leaving y'all here, but I had a failed, I don't know. I tried to do like the Bantu knot, the silk press Bantu knots. Maybe no better. Yeah. Tried to do the silk press Bantu knots and it didn't work out. So I just flat ironed my hair just a little bit just to add some fluff. I'm gonna do a little bit more to it later today, but I want to check in before I take the kids to school. I think I'm gonna just take y'all with me. So give me a second. I'm gonna see y'all in a bit. Hi guys, I don't know that I introed this morning, but it is Friday. Today is Family Friday, so I went in to spend some time with the kids in both of their classrooms, so that was cool. But I'm on my way back home now, so I figured let's just do a little car chat real quick. I feel like I've been vlogging a little bit more consistently this week than the past couple of weeks, which I'm actually like really proud of because I was definitely in one of those like funks. Like, I love doing the vlog and we're almost at 1,000 followers, which is also really crazy. But I was just feeling a little, I mean, just to be completely transparent, I was feeling a little insecure about like whether it was being helpful. So like, I'm not somebody who like just wanted to do the vlog like just to see myself. I definitely wanted to see like what life looked like. But I think that like the social media industry, especially like the vlog world, the podcast world, is so overly saturated that like I just wanted to make sure that I was being helpful. And I know one of the reasons why I was in a funk now, because I typically like to respond to the comments in real time. And I think like life has just been busy. Y'all know the kids have been home. They weren't in school pretty much at all between January and February. But I just hadn't had a chance to go back and read through the comments, and then reading back through the comments and, you know, you guys saying how much the car chats really like, you guys really like the car chats and seeing me think things through in real time was so helpful, because sometimes I'll be feeling like I'm rambling, y'all. And yes, I know I be rambling, but like, I hope it wasn't boring. Like, the whole purpose of me kind of like shooting these car chats and shooting these thought processes is because sometimes you feel so lonely in your thoughts, and especially in your thought process. And I'm like, am I crazy? Like, is anybody else thinking the things that I'm thinking? Is anybody else going through the things that I'm going through? Is anybody battling the same things that I'm battling? And for y'all to kind of actually type in the comments about how relatable it is and how helpful it's been, it really helps me, because like I feel like we're in an era where community is so important, and because we have so many touch points between like us and people from all over the world because of like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, that like I think in one way it really helps us in like feeling secure and not feeling lonely, but it can hurt us if we don't actually engage. And I think that's the second part that I really want to hone in as far as like what my content looks like, is not just encouraging you to communicate with me, but me communicating back with y'all. That's not just like a thank you, that's like an actual well-written thought, as if we're having a conversation, because honestly I be talking to y'all like we be having a conversation. So thank you for, I guess, picking up what I'm putting down, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm on my way back home. This weekend is actually gonna be a pretty busy weekend. I have a lot of plans and no childcare, so we're gonna figure it out in real time. But tomorrow we're going to a baby shower for our realtor. So our realtors are actually a married couple who sold our last house. They're a little bit younger than us, but just amazing, an amazing couple. We really like them and we want to support them. It's their first baby, so we're gonna go to their baby shower tomorrow. I gotta look back at the invitation to see if there's a dress code. Knowing the wife, like I know her pretty well, knowing her, there is probably a strict one. So hopefully I got something in my closet that matches the look that she's asking us to go for. So I just gotta check on that. And then on Sunday, I'm taking Kier on a date. I think it's an art show. I think it's called the Black Boy Art Show or something like that. But it's like a national kind of show. At least I've seen like renditions of it in like Chicago, Atlanta, I believe Brooklyn, or at least somewhere in New York. I don't have my sunglasses. It is bright. Whew, that's better. I know a couple of vlogs ago I talked about like content that I wanted to do, and I still want to do that, but I do kind of feel stretched thin on social media. So just to give y'all context for those of you that are new or those of you that don't actually know like all the stuff that I have going on. So one of my goals this year was to do more brand deals, and in order to do more brand deals I have to post more consistently on like Instagram, and I have not done that. So that's definitely on my to-do list that I want to at least start by Q2. So I got some time. I have the Simmer Down Diaries, which you guys are watching right now. I have the Sit Down Talk with Kier. I have my Substack, Simmer Down with Noemi on Substack, which I think I'm gonna roll out a paid subscription. So I definitely have the option. So if you are a Substack subscriber and you want to just support me, you can definitely sign up for a paid subscription. But I don't have anything right now that distinguishes between the paid subscribers and the free subscribers. So I'm thinking about rolling out something like that. So I was thinking for the content that I was going to put on Instagram, what if I put it on Substack? But then that defeats the whole purpose of me trying to build a brand identity on Instagram. I definitely have a lot of followers. I think I'm at like 76,000 now, but it's not a brand page. But I'm like, honestly, I do want to make my own money. I'm a stay-at-home mom and I support my husband. We have a shared business, but he's the face of the business. If you guys know Kier Gaines, I'm his wife. I'm pretty sure just from that name and looking him up, you get a good idea of what he does. But I want to do brand deals as well, but I want it to be different. You know, like I want to secure brand deals with brands that are highlighting mental health, wellness, women, mothers, and just like a different age demographic. I feel like a lot of the brand deals and like the brand stuff are going to like the younger girls, the girls that are in their mid to late 20s, and that's amazing for them. But like I'm wondering if there are brands or ways to kind of position brands and products to really highlight the demographic that I'm a part of. And I feel like that's like, I'm 35 turning 36, so like, you know, upper 30s, 40s, but I don't even know if that population is online for real. So maybe that just requires me to do a little bit more research. But I say all of that to say a lot of the content that I wanted to do just felt a little gimmicky. I recorded some of it. It's not that I didn't like it. I don't know if this ever happens to you, and not just in content creation, but when like you do something or you create something and then once you're done, you take a step back and you look at it and it's not really what you intended to do. So it wasn't bad. It's great content, but it felt, just to be transparent, in this particular situation, I was kind of offering advice to my younger self, but it felt preachy. You know what I mean? It felt like I'm an expert and I want to tell you what you should do. And that's never been my approach to things. And I feel like the reason why it kind of came across that way is because I wrote out a script and I was basically reading the script. And I think I just do a little bit better, like off the cuff, you know, just saying what's on my mind, top of mind. And I think that's just an example of where I over prepared. And I tend to do that a lot. I tend to super over prepare, over organize, kind of just do the most in the prep and not do enough in the execution. And I know I've mentioned this before, so I think I'm going to spend some time sitting down thinking about my why a little bit more. Because I think like I believe in myself. I believe in my content. I believe in what I have to offer. but the why in that particular piece of content that I created didn't align with my why as a whole. So I just gotta tweak it a bit. The good thing about content creation is like the actual creation of it to me is fairly easy. But you don't want to leave too much to interpretation. Like, I just want it to be in line with what y'all know and love me for. But yeah, that's my little ramble. I'm going to go home, wrap my hair, and I think I need to relax. I need to eat something. I need to do laundry. But I think I'm gonna chill. Sometimes I feel like when I'm not doing anything, I'm not doing enough. Like right now, I'm just like, but I could be working on my content. Like, that's the problem. I'm over preparing. I think I just need to chill. I need to allow myself to be inspired. I need to sit in my thoughts. I need to just not work. I feel like I work. Even when I'm not actually working, I'm thinking about work all the time. So I'm gonna use this time to chill with myself, relax for a bit, eat. I didn't have coffee this morning, so I'm not wired and I don't need it. I actually got a good night's rest. I went to bed at 10 and I woke up at 5:30. So how many hours is that? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's only 7 hours. I want to get to a place where I sleep for 9 hours, but that means I gotta go to sleep at like 8:30. I'm gonna try it. Why not go to sleep at 8:30? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it on Monday. No, Sunday night. I'm gonna try it on Sunday night. No, we got a date. I'm gonna be home late. I'm just gonna try to go to sleep earlier every day, and I'll touch base with y'all and let y'all know how that's going. But yeah, let me chill. Let me put on like an audiobook or a really chill. Probably not gonna listen to a podcast because podcasts make me want to work. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to an audiobook. And oh my god, I need to brag on myself real quick. So I made a post on Instagram that's actually doing really, really well. That's actually doing really, really well. And it's about kind of like that same concept I was talking about before. Met up with my younger self for coffee, and you've probably seen the trend everywhere. It's from this creator called Janae Cecilia Poetry. And I honestly didn't know that she was the creator of it until she had posted something about it, like introducing herself, because a lot of people hadn't tagged her. But she posted a poem. She's a poet. And while I was like thinking, I didn't do the post first. I was just kind of writing because it inspired me to write. I'm in this place like only one person, y'all. One person was just like, on my Substack, was like, have you ever considered, writing fiction, short stories, blah, blah, blah. And I got like, not big headed, but I was like, oh my God, I actually have. I've thought about that a lot. Like, I would love to be a fiction book writer and, write short stories and stuff like that. And I used to have like a fake, it wasn't Tumblr, Blogspot maybe? It was like fake anonymous, and I would basically romanticize stories in my life and turn them into short stories. I have to see if I could find it. I know it was attached to one of my old email addresses, so I'm going to see if I can find it. I mean, I'm not going to tell y'all about it anyway. I'm not going to give you the link, but I'm going to see if I can find it for myself. But anyway, when I was thinking about like meeting up with my younger self for coffee, and I saw all of the posts, I'm like, when I was thinking about it, it turned into a short story. So I wrote it all down and then I put it on Substack. So that link I'll put in here. But it inspired me to create a post a little bit different than other people have done it, but just in my way. And it was so well received. Like, most of my posts that do really well are usually collaboration posts with Kier, or relationship posts. So this one was the first one that's just about me. And granted, it was really heartfelt personally, but it reached so many people, so many comments, and like, that's the kind of content that I want to create. It's just hard to find a way to like tie brand deals into it. And maybe maybe that's just not my ministry. I'm gonna try. Kier mentioned before that like I'm the type of girl I like to dabble in a lot of things. I'm always gonna dabble. I'm always gonna try new things. I'm not afraid to start over. Like that's not an issue. But humble brag, I will post that post here. I will post the Instagram post and the Substack post. Hopefully by the time that this video comes up, I'll have 1,000 subscribers, because I think that's one of the perks of either having 1,000 subscribers or monetizing or whatever, that you get to put external links into the like the little bubbles that pop up either on this side or this side. I don't remember, but I would love to kind of showcase a little bit more of that with you. But if not, I'll just put it in the description box below. But I'm gonna leave y'all. I've been chatting for quite a bit. But yeah, I'll check in either later or tomorrow before the baby shower to kind of give you a full like look of what I'm going through. And I might actually give you guys a cleaning montage, because when I tell you our room is a hot mess, the whole house is a hot mess, because we're sorting clothes and we're sorting and we're you really not gonna let me go? It's a merging lane. We're sorting clothes and then we're donating clothes, so we just have stuff all over the place. So I don't know if I'm going to show you that much of my life, but you know, it is what it is. Either way, I will check in with you guys before I close out the vlog. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back to the Simmer Down Diaries. It is Saturday. Say happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Looks like a trap house in here.
It didn't look like it. Not the angles that I'm looking at. What you say?
Emery, your chain is tangled up.
Jacob.
Anyway, the kids are going to their godmother's house, and Kier and I are going to a baby shower, like a brunch kind of date. I broke out my mob wife jacket with the mob wife hair. If only I had a French nails. Yes, baby. Wait, I think it's in the car. Did you guys leave it in my car? I'll go check. I'll check in a second. I'll be right back. Hey, Sydney.
Let's go. It's nice, but it's more comfortable.
You want to say hi to the vlog, Sydney?
I'm Marie. Hi, vlog. Happy Thursday. Hello.
Ooh, that haircutting. Want to say hello to the vlog?
Hello to the vlog. She was talking to me. She was talking to me. It was my turn to say hi to the vlog. Not yours, it's mine. My time.
Hi, vlog.
Vlog is words.
It's a vlog. Can I see you? Emery, you gotta poke your head out on the side.
What side?
There we go.
Oh, she's so
there
cute.
she is.
She's so cute. Such a
Gotta
cutie.
catch me. What?
It's so stand you got. That's really nice.
Yeah, I use it every day.
Yeah, that's just real versatile.
Got a little date night situation. Well, date brunch. It's a baby shower, but it's food and we get to get dressed up. That's a date to me. But we will check in with y'all in a little bit. Bye. Hi guys, and happy Tuesday. So I don't know what this vlog looks like right now, but in real time, today is Tuesday, February 25th, and I've decided to take a 2-week break off of the Simmer Down Diaries. Not for any like huge reason other than the fact that like I'm not as far ahead as I used to be, and I thought that wouldn't be that much of a problem. Like I'll just post in real time, but like starting to get overwhelming, and I don't like when things get overwhelming, and I just want to give myself a break. I'm still going to be shooting, of course, but give myself a break so that I just have a little bit more content. This truck, oh my god, I want to be ahead. I want to shoot ahead. I don't want the pressure of shooting. What I'm noticing is like it's kind of like last minute, and I'm trying to put together a storyline, and I know how much you guys love the like authenticity of it all, but I think that it's just gotten too much. Really, it's just too much, and it's not comfortable for me. I'm not trying to quit, but I need a break. So I'm gonna continue to shoot, and I love like the behind the scenes stuff, but like I feel like when I first started the vlog, I wasn't doing I wasn't doing Substacks as consistently, and we didn't do the sit down talk yet. So like just looking at like sheer content, like everything that I do every single day is content focused. And like that's just a lot. That's a lot, right? I have a lot going on. I got the podcast, I got the Substack, I got this, I got, the actual business side of what I do, which is being the I'm a whole COO, y'all. Like I'm a whole COO of the Gaines Creative Group, which is our company. Kier's calendar is booked. We went from having like nothing in Q1 to everything. Not a day goes by without partnership opportunity, brand deal, speaking opportunity. Like just the connections are connecting, and your girl is just busy, and that's a good thing. So like what I want to do is I want to go back to showcasing what my life actually looks like, and I just got to get it together. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not saying it got to be perfect, but like I tried to shoot a Get Ready With Me, and I got so overwhelmed because as soon as I put the camera on, I look behind me, I'm like, my bathroom is a goddamn mess. Let me get my shit together. And it's one thing to be real, but it's another thing to just be dusty. And we are not giving dusty. Not at this big ass age. We're not doing dusty. We're not doing overwhelmed. We're going to keep it real, but I also want to show you that sometimes you need to take a break. Sometimes you got to be like, you know what? I'm going to chill for a second. I'm going to figure out what I want life to look like for me right now, and I'm going to move accordingly. And I think that's completely fine. I am so over this like push through in the midst of chaos mentality. Like understandably, sometimes you just gonna have to do what you have to do. I totally get that. But when like the stress is self-inflicted, that's when we say, you know what, let's chill for a second. Let's figure this out. So that's what this moment is. It's just chilling. I'm still going to be posting. I'm still going to be shooting. I'm not going to be posting. And I really want to do more, like, still want to do the day in the life, like Simmer Down vlogs, but I've really been loving, like, more creative angles. I love the car chats. I want to, like, showcase, like, my family life a little bit more. I want to showcase what life actually looks like on a day-to-day. And the first thing I got to do is just, like, just clean up, figure some stuff out, plan out my schedule a little bit. I think that February was just like a really tough month for us. And now that things are kind of like opening up and I'm getting a better idea of what my routines look like, I'm feeling a lot better about how things are going to look. But I just need to pause on some of the things that I'm currently doing just to get myself there. So that's all that this is about. Also, what else is going on? Now we're just busy. We're really busy. Kier's so busy. I'm so proud of him. So busy, but it's crazy. It's really crazy. Like I can't share yet, but know that as soon as I can share, I will be sharing in real time on the blog, because I feel like y'all been rocking with me the most. Oh my God, y'all, I'm a YouTube partner. Officially a YouTube partner, which means I can monetize my videos. Random, wild times. So of course I have a plan to continue rolling this out. So it's coming. I am not quitting. I'm just taking a break, y'all. I'm just taking a break. I encourage y'all to take a break or do whatever that looks like for you in whatever capacity is most like comfortable for you. Because I know everybody listening, everybody watching the vlog is in a different place in life. So, I don't know what that looks like for you, but please make the time when and if you can. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I don't really have anything super meaningful to talk about. I am going to be drafting my Substack post, so I will take y'all along with me on that journey. So I'll probably do that a little bit later today. We're stopping by Kier's aunt's house because she got the kids Valentine's Day gifts that she forgot to give them the last time they were over there. So we're going to probably stop by there. It's BB's last week. Ugh. Not last week, like officially, but like last week where she's here 3-4 times a week, because honestly, we don't need her for that entire time, but she'll still be around for like date nights and, anytime we have something scheduled. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited for her to be able to rest for a bit because my girl's been working. And hopefully this will open up some time for her and I to work together. My dream has always been for her to be like an assistant and kind of work with me on my content. So hopefully freeing up the time with the kids will open up some time for me and her to do some work together. So we'll see. I'll take y'all along. But like I said, I just wanted to pop in, let you guys know what's happening. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next scene. Bye. Hi guys, happy Sunday and welcome back to the Simmer Down Diaries. I have not picked up a camera in a couple of days. Also, I am taking a break. So if this is going up now, you know that I've taken probably a 2-week break. The reason why I'm taking this break is because so much is happening. Sit down talk. We are pulling up on the deadline for Kier's manuscript for his first book, which is so exciting. We have completely refigured the way that we look at our business, the way that we are looking at investments. We've rolled back on a lot of expenses. We not got rid, but we don't have a nanny anymore. A nanny used to come in like 2-3 days a week just to kind of help out with the girls so that Kier and I can focus on revamping the business. And also we're trying to reinvest into ourselves, into like publicists, into travel, into making sure that Kier is at the events where we can like talk to the people in charge and build some partnerships and just kind of get his name and face a little bit more out there. Clearly it's been working. I don't know if you guys know anything about CultureCon, but he's the part of the creative he is part of the creative class of 2025 and he's among like some amazing people. So like that's happening. I also have my first award that I'm getting in a couple of weeks, honoring Caribbean and African women in the DMV. So that's been really great. Kier signed some like major contracts and partnerships that you'll see his face a lot more later on this year. Of course I can't share, but everything that we've been doing has been like preparing us to be in this space. And while I'm definitely going to continue vlogging the process, I think I also needed some time to just like sit in it and to be excited and to realize that like a lot of the sacrifices and the investments that we've made are actually coming into fruition. Like I see where we're headed. We're not there yet, but like I can finally see it. For so long we were working through so much to kind of see where we're gonna be, and like now we can finally see it. But anyway, that's part of the break. That's part of like the nanny situation. But yeah, we're just trying to be really mindful about time and space and energy. So yeah, I just needed a couple of weeks just to kind of like really think about where I want this to go. This is definitely a commitment that I'm excited about. So yeah, we're gonna definitely do a little bit shorter vlogs. We're going to do a lot more chats. You guys seem to really, really like the chats. You guys love being like a fly on the wall, just to see like what it's like with the kids, how Kier and I kind of partnership, and how I kind of hang out with the kids. So you're going to see a little bit more of that. But yeah, this was just a much needed break that I felt like I needed to take. Guys, we also reached 1,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we just officially hit it last night. So in real time, I want to say today is March 2nd. Today is March 2nd, and we hit 1,000 subscribers on March 1st, I have my champagne bottle. Hold on, let me show you guys. Hold on. Well, it's not where I thought it was going to be, so I'll show you guys later. But basically, in the beginning of the year, I'll tag the vlog episode here, but me and my friends had a vision board party, and I had many champagne bottles, and I wrote down all of my goals. The first one was 100K. I realized I made a mistake. It was 100K followers on Instagram, but I opened it for 100K subscribers on YouTube. Not a big deal. I have more champagne bottles, so I'll just rewrite the goal there.
Mommy.
Yes? Sydney has a bit of a cough. I'm worried that she's getting sick. I've also had a cough all week, have not been feeling great. And I felt like she gave it to me, but she was supposed to go to a birthday party for one of her classmates, and he's sick, which means we're all about to be sick again. But I'll touch base with y'all after I put Sydney down to sleep, but I just wanted to check in and say hello and say welcome back. But yeah, I'm really excited about this break. So in real time, this is week 1, and I'm about to enter week 2. And week 2 is just going to be a time for me to figure out what I want the vlog to look like now that I'm going to make it shorter, and to see how I can incorporate some creative things in there too. I'm going to go put this little one down for a nap, and I will check in with you guys in a bit. It's too bright with you guys in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her down, and we'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back. Sydney just woke up with a fever, 102 degrees, y'all. She's sick. And the crazy thing is, she was supposed to go, her coughing in the background, and she was supposed to go to a birthday party today, and it was canceled because the birthday kid is sick. He has a fever, he's feeling lethargic, a lot of the same symptoms that Emery has. I mean, not Emery, Sydney has. And my fear is that typically when this happens, she'll always have like an ear infection, throat, respiratory, something, or she'll end up needing antibiotics anyway. So while I could, I mean, she has a fever, so she can't go to school tomorrow, period. And I'd rather get her into the doctor's office now. I don't think it's anything serious. I'm hoping it's not like the flu. Either way, we'll know today because they usually test them for everything. But we go to this this pediatric urgent care, which is like awesome for the kids. We're literally in there at least once a month, at least once a month. So I feel really good about the quality of care. And like I said, hold on, let me spray on some perfume. I didn't put on any. I think she's okay, but I think like it is some type of virus infection situation. So I'm just, preemptively looking into it, making sure she's okay. As you can see, I kind of ran out the house. And despite what it might look like, I'm not panicked. I'm just late to my appointment because as soon as I saw that they had an appointment available, I just booked it. I live about 16 minutes away, and the appointment was 15 minutes out, but then I had to do the paperwork, so that took me an extra like 5 or 10 minutes. So we're running about 7 minutes late. So I'm not too worried about it, but she doesn't have an appetite. She definitely has a fever. At least the last I checked, she felt warm when she woke up, and she has this cough. I had a pretty bad cough last week too, but I didn't have a fever. So yeah, I'm not really sure what it is, but I'd rather get her checked out now than later. Where are my sunglasses? Oh, they're right there. Let's switch, guys. Hold on. You okay, baby? No? You don't feel good? Okay. The doctor's gonna check you out, okay? She's gonna have to check your ears, okay? But it doesn't hurt, right? No, and she's gonna check your tongue, and that's not gonna hurt either, okay? Does your throat hurt? Your throat hurts, baby? What does it feel like? My throat doesn't hurt. I did give her a cake pop earlier today. But yeah, I will check back in with y'all once you kind of like get to the doctor's office, get settled in. But your girl is not feeling good and definitely had a fever when I checked her the last like 15 minutes. So yeah, I will keep you guys posted on how our girl is doing, and I will see y'all in a bit. All right, guys. Hi. Sydney's in the back. So false alarm. She doesn't even have a fever. They checked her and everything. She didn't have a fever. Her ears were fine, so no ear infection. It didn't look like she had strep, but we decided to run the strep test just in case. The girl has strep. And I feel like, Emery had strep 2 weeks ago. I've had a cough, but I don't really feel. I guess I did feel kind of sick. Maybe I did have strep. I don't know, girl. I don't know. But she has strep.
And my tummy was feeling like cake in a popsicle. We dipped some cake with the popsicle.
But what does that mean? Does it mean your tummy was hurting, or it just felt weird?
That was really weird.
Okay, but it didn't hurt, right? Gotcha. Well, I don't know what that means. However, she has strep. And luckily we caught it early enough. It's really early in the day. So the doctor said if we're able to give her a dosage of antibiotics today, and tomorrow morning, she's good to go to school tomorrow. So
it smells like apple juice or orange juice.
Apparently her water bottle smells like apple juice or orange juice, but there's just water in there. I don't know if it affects you.
It smells like orange juice.
It smells like orange juice. Well, there was orange juice in there before, so maybe that's what you're tasting. So what I'm guessing, honestly, I don't know what's happening, but what I do know is that I need to get them new toothbrushes. I'm just gonna sanitize everything. It must have been. I'm still trying to figure out how she got strep, because I know Emery did have strep, but she had it so long ago that I don't know why Sydney would have caught it now, unless, I'm breathing all of this. Honestly, at this point, if I'm gonna get strep, I'm gonna get strep. There's really nothing I can do. The girl's been coughing in my face for the entire day now. But anyway, what I'm thinking happened is Emery caught strep, then maybe I caught strep, but I didn't really have serious symptoms, and then I gave it to Sydney. Or Sydney could have caught strep from somebody in her class, because apparently strep is going around. So yeah, regardless, we're gonna get her. I already have the antibiotics coming. So Kier should be coming home in an hour. So I'm gonna have him pick them up, because they'll be ready by the time he's on his way in. I'm gonna go home, get her a popsicle, get her comfy. But mommy for the win. I was on the phone with Kier earlier, and he was just like, I was this close to telling you that you were doing too much by taking her to urgent care, but I'm glad I did. I'm so glad I did. Our copay isn't even that much. Our actual doctor's office is closing. I don't even know if they take our insurance anymore, because every time we go in there, it's a problem. But yeah, I think that it was a good move to take her to urgent care. We know exactly what's going on with her. She can be medicated and good to go. By tomorrow, she can go to school. We can finalize our work, and we're good. We're gonna be good. There's nothing to stress out about. all is well. So I will check back in with you guys a little bit later. I'll probably do some type of cleaning, cooking montage. The house is still a mess. It's going to be a mess for the next month. While we like declutter and figure out a cleaning routine now that I don't know if I updated you guys. We used to have cleaners every week. We decided to pull back from that, mostly because the kids aren't at home as often. We really needed it during the summer, because I don't know if you guys remember in the first vlog I was saying how the kids stayed home all summer. So in that case, we definitely needed it. So now I think we're probably gonna do like once a month, like a deep clean once a month. But I want to kind of get a cleaning routine together first, just to see whether it's completely necessary. But yeah, I'm going to probably do some type of cleaning montage. I'm not really sure. We're going to go home and see what the vibes are. But in the next scene, I'll check in with you and you'll know exactly what we did after this. But in any case, thank you for riding with us. We know what happened to my baby. Oh, you look so tired. We know what's going on with her. We're going to get her medicated and all is well. So, yeah, I'll see y'all in a bit. Bye.
Several days later.
Wow, look at these curls. That's crazy.
We are colors.
Oh, man. I'm loving the black hair. I'm loving it.
It's like giving.
Yeah.
I like that. Like, that was pretty good. I mean, getting. Cut.
I got a haircut. Oh, I'm loving it so much, because I feel like when you have a cut where you don't have to wear makeup, like, that's it. That's crazy. This is the shortest my hair has ever been. Well, it was kind of short. Sunglasses. It was kind of short when I had it blonde, but this is a different look. But I don't know if you guys heard it in the last clip. Kier and the girls were in a car accident. They were rear-ended. Well, not rear-ended. Somebody hit the side of their car. They're okay. They shared their location with me, but we're in the middle of rush hour traffic. So I think what's about to happen, I think I'm just going to meet them at home. He seems to be okay. Let me actually call him.
What's up, babe? I'm on the phone with
No,
insurance.
it's okay. I was just checking in. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
So you want me to just meet you at home?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm wrapping up here. I'll call you in a minute.
Okay. All right, bye. All right, yeah. So they seem to be fine. I'm not about to stress out if he's not stressing out right now. So it kind of is what it is. It's an unfortunate situation, but everybody is safe. Everybody's okay. But anyway, update. It's been a minute since I turned on the camera. But what I will say is my feelings haven't changed much. So whatever I was feeling in the last couple of scenes is how I've been feeling lately. But today I feel so much better. So let me give you guys like an update on what's been happening. Life has been lifing. I had the flu. Sydney had strep and the flu. We were literally in bed for 7 days. We didn't get a flu shot this year. My mistake. I know better. I just think that honestly, time just got ahead of me. I was going through a lot of stuff with our insurance, and I was just overwhelmed, and it wasn't high enough on the priority list, and we suffered because of it. But we are okay. I still have this lingering cough, so excuse me if you hear me coughing every now and then here. So I'm still kind of dealing with that. I've been dealing with a lot of just feelings. There's just been a lot of changes happening business-wise, a lot of changes happening in my role, a lot of just new responsibilities, a lot of me not doing the best at adjusting to the differences, and I really just needed to take a beat. I needed to take a break. At some point I felt like I was just pumping out content just to pump out content, and I understand in a growth mindset and us wanting to like grow our channel and grow, this business, there needs to be consistency. But sometimes when there's consistency without a goal, it's kind of, it's not productive. It's not the most productive situation. And I don't have a lot of time to work with. I'm supporting my husband's career, trying to create a career for myself, trying to be a wife, a mom, trying to do the everyday shit on top of the social media stuff. Like, it just became so much, and I didn't remember my why. Not that I didn't remember my why. That's not true. It's not that I didn't remember my why, but it was that my why had elevated, but my mannerisms, my day-to-day didn't elevate along with that. Does that make sense to you? Like, it was just, there's just a lot of things happening upward mobility wise, and the rest of us, mind, body, soul, everything kind of has to catch up with that. So that's basically where I've been. But now I'm in a great place. Aside from my hair being done, I think I just needed that space and that time to really think about, okay, Noemi, what do you want to create? You set this goal where you want to have a YouTube channel. You want to post somewhat consistently. You want to reach 1,000 subscribers. You wanted to reach 500 subscribers on Substack. You wanted to bypass 75K on Instagram. Okay, you did all of those things, sis. Okay, so what you want to do with it? And what I basically decided is, instead of just thinking in the content mindset, I want to think about long term. Like, I clearly want to be a social media creator. I clearly want to have a presence online. I clearly do have a presence online. So I think, number one, I had to kind of check myself, like stop playing small, because there's nothing small about you, number one. And then number two, once you realize who you really are, what do you want to do with your influence? And I feel like I'm finally at a place where I'm there. I know what I want to do. I know the type of legacy that I want to leave, and I also know what kind of woman I want to be in front of my daughters. Like, they are absolutely my why, a huge part of my why. So right now I'm trying to get over y'all, my bad. Right now I'm just trying to put myself in a situation where I can actually act on what it is that I want to do, and I feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm there, and I'm really excited about it. So update, y'all. In addition to all the stuff that's happening, we are going to LA tomorrow morning. And the reason, I can't tell you why, I can tell you why we're going to LA. We're going to LA because Kier has a shoot for a really dope partnership that I can't tell you about, but he's going to be there for a photo shoot and just shooting some content. And they invited the whole entire family, so we're all going. The kids are going, our nanny is going. And the reason why this is some badass shit is because my nanny, and I've mentioned this in a previous vlog before, but like, I saw her as being more than our nanny. The reason why she's our nanny is because she was our babysitter for a really long time. She has an amazing rapport with the kids. She's great at what she does, but like, I've always seen her as being like our family manager, personal assistant kind of thing. Like, she's super organized. She knows she fits really well in our family, and she's like, she helps us with our photo shoot, she helps us with my content, she helps Kier with his content. Like, she's just a really good person to have on the team. And of course I would love that to turn into something bigger, but that's always been my dream. And I specifically told her, I'm like, B, there's gonna be a time where I'm gonna call you, and I need you to be able to take off of work and meet us in LA. And I said, and I've always been the type of person who manifests. I've always been the type of person, I've seen dreams. I always see dreams of things happening. Just to go off on a tangent a bit, I remember when Kier first decided that he wanted to do social media full-time, well, not full-time, that he wanted to take it seriously, because we started our journey on social media back in 2017, but it wasn't until 2019, 2020 where he kind of got the itch to like really want to do this and turn it into something. And I kept on having these dreams about Oprah, and I didn't understand how Oprah even played into this, because we were doing like family content, like the type of brand deals we were doing were like mops. Remember the old cedar mop? We did brand content with that. It was like groceries, and it really wasn't what Kier's doing now. It was more lifestyle, like kind of like what the moms are doing now, Kier was doing back in 2019, 2020. And I'm like, how does Oprah fall into this? And I remember his best friend was sitting with us in the basement, and I'm like, I see it. I want to say maybe 2 years later, Kier did that Oprah special, the Father's special. I don't know if you remember it, but it was like a talk show special honoring fathers, and it was Oprah and Sterling K. Brown. And he was highlighted, like one of maybe five to seven dads highlighted, because Viola Davis saw one of his viral videos. Like, it was just a crazy situation, and situations like that have happened. Like the book deal, I dreamt that, you know what I mean? Like, so anyway, going back to BB, I used to tell BB, I'm like, I need you to be able to hop on a flight to LA with us to help take care of the kids, to help just kind of, be there to help us facilitate.
Kier games.
Hold on, pause. Let me see what's up with Kier. Hi, baby.
Hey, we're on our way home.
All right. How were you feeling? The girls okay? Were they shaking up or they all right?
Emery's a little bit sick. You don't know what happened.
Yeah, I got Emery's message and I was just like, okay.
What she said?
She was just like, Mommy, we just got into a car accident, but we're okay. And then she shared her location with me. She's so mature. She's so mature. That's why I was just like, I can pull up on y'all right now. All right, babe.
All right.
I'll see you at home.
All right.
Hey guys, welcome back. It is still Wednesday, and I feel like the last that I checked in with you guys, I was on my way home from my hair appointment. My hair is wrapped up right now, but I was talking to Kier about the accident that he had just been in with the girls. As you guys already know, he's fine. The girls are fine. It was just an unfortunate situation and really bad timing. Luckily, he wasn't in fault, and they exchanged insurance information, and I'm sure everything will be handled. So I'm really not too worried about that. But I'm not sure if I mentioned our trip. If I haven't, I'll just give you a quick debrief. We are going on a last minute trip to LA. I did mention that Kier booked a really cool and probably one of the biggest brand deal partnerships of his career so far. And that's really exciting. So he has to go out there to shoot. He actually has a really busy March. And I know I mentioned a little bit of that earlier, but I think I got cut off. But yeah, he's going to LA for the shoot, and they invited all of us because it's also his birthday weekend. So it's Kier's 39th birthday weekend. But they invited the entire family plus our nanny to head over there just to spend a couple of days in LA. So we decided to take the offer, and because we're not really doing anything for spring break this week, we decided let's just make a little fun trip out of it. So we'll be doing that tomorrow, and I'm actually closing out the vlog now because I want to start fresh. So the next vlog you will see a behind the scenes of everything that we did in LA, and maybe a little bit of what we're going to do on spring break, but we'll see what the content is looking like. But yeah, next week you'll see all about the trip. Maybe I'll be able to tell you more details, but if not, you'll definitely be able to see what we've done, and I'll try to get some really cool footage of what Kier is up to. But in the meantime, thank you so much for rocking with me, y'all. We're at 1,000 subscribers. So wild. And I mentioned before that I have a lot of ideas and a lot of changes that we're going to implement on the Simmer Down Diaries. But of course, it's going to take some time. Nothing is going to happen overnight. And I'm still trying some things out. So until then, I'll be being a little bit more creative. I'm gonna try to get more angles and kind of make sure that we have a story going. But for the most part, y'all are really just gonna see what life is looking like, and it's really busy and really exciting right now. So I'm really excited that you guys are gonna be along the ride with me. But yeah, I gotta get ready for LA. It's midnight and our flight leaves. Actually, our flight's not that late, but the car comes to pick us up at 6:45. So I need to finish packing. I'm done packing. I need to finish packing for the kids. Clean up just a little bit more because my mom is actually going to beat us here. She's coming this weekend for that honors thing that I was telling you guys about. I'm being honored for a Caribbean association. It's like a new organization in the DMV area. So I'm going to be honored for that on Sunday. So I'm probably going to take y'all along with that too. So that'll be on the next vlog. Oh yeah, I'm really excited about the next vlog. Let me go ahead and close this out. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Substack. and yeah, get to know me a little bit better, because I feel like this is the start of a really cool journey. Like, I feel like a lot of big things are happening, not just for Kier, but for me as well. So I'm really excited about that. Anyway, I will see y'all next week. Thank you again for rocking with me, and we will check in a little bit later. Bye.